the volume. Right, we are live one more time, and we are very grateful for those who tuned in. We are skyrocketing at a very, very nice pace in terms of subscription. So kindly subscribe and share widely, manze. It's only when you share that we get to grow. And I'm so honored and grateful for the love, and for the patience, and for everything that you guys have done for this amazing podcast. I know in no time we are just going to be the kingpin in town and in Migori County and in southern Nyanza. Nambona tusikue one of the best in the country. You guys can make it happen. So thank you so much. One more time, we're here with Slovadan, and I'm just here to let him introduce himself one more time to the new subscribers. Atuambie yeye ni nani na ametuletea yapi leo. Karibu sana.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much to our viewers. I think I'm not a guest. Yeah, I must be a guest to some, but again I'm not a guest. So mimi mwenyeji kwa Kiswahili. So I'm Slovadan. In also you can call me Ajuma. Mostly known Ajuma Adam. So I'm here to speak issues, politics related to youths, and politics might be broad, might even entail business. Yeah. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Sijui kana muziki na wako gang na dono kare kabisa. Thank you so much for creating time. It's been a while, manze.
Yeah.
Sijui ilikuwa ni July. Sindio?
Actually, yeah.
It was in July, but then we are back here again. The fact is that God has given us life.
Yeah.
And we're very happy, and we are here to push ourselves. You know, once you're born into this great universe of ours, the best thing you can do to yourself, and the best gift you can give to yourself, is just working hard.
Yeah.
And making a difference in the society. So what have you been up to since we last met here?
Actually, I've been up to a lot of things. I think the last time we were here, we were talking about, we were trying to figure out issues bringing youths together and opportunities that might be available for the youths. I think the journey started somewhere here when I shared something called Operation Ground Zero.
Yes.
And this Operation Ground Zero is all about connecting people from the ground heading to the top. You know, you cannot speak from the top heading to the ground. That's why even in context of religion, you see the Bible starts within the beginning. There was the world was formless and desolate. I'm just missing on how it starts in Quran and other books, but it all starts with the ground level. You know, and then that tells you more that you can't start from the top, and then you claim that you'll help those on the ground. You must start from the ground with them, then you grow with them. Yeah.
Exactly. Nani's telling me I should work on sound. Let me check on some issues with the sound here. Ananiambia sound ni mbaya. Sijui mbona inanipatia hiyo inagwaruka ni kama.
Oh, please check on it.
Let me check on it ndio. Siwe hapa tuna nini. I think it's okay now. Tell me if it's okay. Hello. Hebu jaribu kuendelea na mazungumzo.
Okay. I think I was telling us about the Operation Ground Zero thing, where you start indulging the people from the community. From the community you come from is when you explore the other communities. Yeah. So like we move together.
Yeah.
Like when I get to another city, and then I come back home, then I want the people home to adapt on what I've already adapted on. You see, like they can't just adapt normally. It takes a lot of time. Just like for me to go somewhere and adapt to something, it might have taken a lot of consideration, a lot of time, a lot of engagement. You see, so you can't expect to come from somewhere and automatically want to change people. See, you must come back home, indulge in people, lower yourself to their standard. After lowering yourself to their standard, then you move together. Yeah. Like you share with them their mind, and they share with you too their
mind.
And from there you get on how to move on one thing. I like what is called democracy. Democracy is not it's not all about someone saying something then say that is the right thing. No, we all have to have our views on it. Then from our views we negotiate the views, because our views might not be the same, but they might be leading us to the same destination. So we must negotiate with them and then come up with the best fitting view. So that is what they mean. So when you come back home and it starts this thing called Operation Ground Zero, it's like you come into the standard of the people now at the ground. Then you'll tell them your view and then give you their view, and from these views you debate them out, then you come up with a befitting view, because at the end of the day the end goal is one. Yeah. So that is what we started with, and it started here at the podcast. And I like to say that there are steps that have been made, though there might have been some derailing issues, but progress have been made. And I want to say that today we have something called Migori County Youth Alliance, that is in Siwaye, in the town here, in the sub-county chapter, which I think by next week it will be having a good number of members. By now it's 93 members.
Yes.
But coming next week, Monday, I think will be a good number. Yeah.
So you went ahead and you guys came up with a youth group that is more of activism, or tell us more about the group.
Okay, thank you. The organization is a community-based organization. That's how it's registered as per now. It's the preamble of its constitution says that with the youths, it starts with the we, not I. So that is the thing for the people. With the youths realizing that those we have elected to represent us are derailing the progress that we should be having. We decided to organize ourselves and have this organization that will speak on our behalf.
Yes.
Issues youths. And speaking on our behalf means that opportunities that are there for the youths, they shouldn't be passing us. The very people we elect to represent us on this organization should be knocking these doors to get us these opportunities. And in case they don't get the opportunities, now because we are a big number, they should respond back. Respond back and say that we went to this office, we did this, and they said this. And if it is a negative response from the office, then the Constitution of Kenya allows us, in Article 37, if I'm not wrong, the right to peaceful protest. That is another way in which our requests can be heard. That way allowed. And because we are a big number, we must get it. It's just like you also it's a union. The other day they were protesting over a delayed payment of, I think it was 7 billion. I think they made an agreement because it's a union that is already registered and it's already in play. I think they exercised their right of peaceful protest, and they got whatever they wanted, and that's why we organized we made the organization. And I want to tell you, till now, the organization has just haven't just been an organization. It has helped a few individuals. It has helped a few individuals, meaning we've helped few youths get jobs. We've helped youths get some opportunities, which by now there are some in talks. Just like the other day, I think you were there. We went to the governor's place. We made some requests, and they are on the table. They are still on discussion. One is that we need the park, the recreational park, as the youths, so that we might do some business there. And that park is not just going to help the youths; it is going to help the county to get revenue. And not just the county; it is also going to help the people staying around the park, because
the community
because when the park gets to have market, the whole community, there will be money flow in the community. When customers come from all over the corners of the county, not just the county, but we'll try to market it so much to make it a national market. So that we capture the whole market of the nation. Maybe with the time it might be even fruitful to the national government, not only the county. So it is a progress we are making. Again, we started town cleaning. We tried that, and maybe we paused it for a while because there are many stories, but we can't stop regardless. So we are going to start that too soon, and that is also one of the deals that we struck with the governor. That is the county. So these are the two things that are already in progress. They are not stagnant. So I think from that organization we have already moved somewhere, and I want to say that from that organization we again helped a brother. We helped a brother when the mom died, and we are also going to help a lot of people. It is not going to end there. It's not going to end there. The more we move, the harder it gets, and I think the greater it becomes. So far we have moved somewhere.
So maybe to a few friends who haven't joined, who are asking themselves, what benefit will I really get when I join this group? Because I have been to I am in some of those WhatsApp groups where people are told about the registration fee, and then they are like, you guys are doing business with us, you guys just want to eat our money and so what have you. Maybe you tell us what are we going to benefit from, or what things, or what rights are we going to enjoy when we're in this very group. And maybe you tell them the purpose of that registration fee, so that next time they're told to register, we just pull a section of this video and post to them on those various WhatsApp walls.
Okay. I'll bring that. Before I answer you, I'll say something. Because I've heard of people's speculations, and they're sometimes right, maybe, but on their own understanding they're right, but on this side they're wrong. And I want to tell them that I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. We all want to help one another. Yeah, human beings are like that. And when someone saw this movement starting, someone might have thought that maybe he has a vision. There might be something he's hiding from us behind this. And I want to say that there's nothing being hidden beyond this, because at first they said that it's going to be a political movement. There's a politician behind this. And actually, when I went to register the organization, someone even asked, do you have any NGO behind you? Or I thought, this is not an NGO thing. This is not an NGO thing. Like, basically I want to say that we knew nothing by then. We knew no one. Like, we knew no big pharma at that time. All we knew is that when we get together, unity will take us places that we have never even imagined. So when registering to be a member of this organization, it gives you a voice. It gives you a voice. The organization is a voice to the voiceless. I'll say it that way, because not everyone is an introvert, and not everyone is an extrovert, and not everyone is an ambivert like I. So we might be having people in an organization that are introverts, but being a member of the organization will mean that any time this person has got any hiccup or something that should be solved, the organization has to come through, because now he's a member. The organization's defensive, because he or she is not that strong to defend
himself on his own.
Exactly. So that is what the organization stands for. That is number one. Number two, there are arrangements on the organization that will connect us to these companies, which means that if there's this program in education where people go for internship, the attachment, whatever. So the organization will help us get them easily. Yeah, we are going to link up with the or with companies and some other organizations so that we can help our brothers get these opportunities. So it is also linked to opportunities. Number three, the organization also defends the right of the people. That's how we say the first one. And the organization is the voice of the voiceless.
Yes.
Just the other day I was trying to tell someone that I was asked, why did you choose to protest, to make a poster on the protest of a young girl who was shot the other day, and you forgot about the atrocities? You know, like there were houses that were demolished, that one we didn't speak on. But then we chose to speak on this one. But then again we met the governor, and then it's like we were silenced.
Mm.
Then I told the person that the young lady who was shot, she was just, I don't know, she was a grade 5 pupil. Yeah, very young. No one could speak for her. I don't know, we are young people, we are young generation. If we don't speak for her, then we are going to age. We are going to age. We expect her to be our security when we are 8. Then when she becomes now a youth of this age, she will also choose not to speak for us. You see? So we spoke for her because she was young, she had no voice, and I think they were not able as a family. But now, because our organization allows us to speak for such people, then now ask me, why didn't we speak for the people whose houses were demolished? I want to say that when the market was being demolished, the organization was not there by then. And personally, I have not known anyone from the organization who had a house on that market. And then, you know, it becomes hard for you to go start fighting for someone if he or she is able to stand for himself. Then he or she has not started that, then you go and start it. What if they pay them after you've started the demonstration? They'll ask you, do you have a house there? Who told you that you were not paid? So you're going to be the one who is stupid.
You're going to look very stupid because at the end of the day, they're also going to be fighting you. You are like,
exactly.
You don't know what you are doing.
Exactly. And you don't even know the root cause of the problem. You see? So we fight for things that are things of the moment. Things that issues that the affected can't stand for. That is where we come in. So when you register on this organization, I think it is also helping you, the organization helps nurture leaders because there are leadership opportunities. Everyone will have the opportunity to represent the organization somewhere, and that also opens opportunity for others. And the organization also links people to their fellow brothers on the corners of the constituency. You see? And the organization will also help some people get the links to buy some shambas. You see, there's someone who wants to sell the shamba the other side, and there's a buyer this side. So the organization will help you link with the person. The genuine people, because people have always had problems with the people selling these shambas and
yes, so because you buy a shamba that already has been sold to someone else and has been sold to someone else, so you are like the 10th buyer.
Exactly. You see, and the organization will also help you when you have issues in these offices. There's a stalled title deed somewhere, there's your ID, you've not gotten it for a while, and you had applied for it. You know, these offices, you know, they are these bus offices. The organization will help speak on behalf of you. Yeah, so that is what you get from your registration. Again, welfare part of it, just like now we have a friend who lost their parent, the dad, and as an organization, each and every member, there's a contribution that we are making, and we are not just stopping there. We're also pushing so that our brothers who are outcasts to help us in getting our brother a good send off to the dad. I think the organization is too broad. It's too broad, and when I get time, I'll speak on it.
Yes.
I'll speak on it. So far, I want to urge you that unity is strength, because there's this story. I think I read it somewhere, but growing up, I realized that it was a story about the Rothschild, the real Rothschild. while he was dying, he brought all his 4 sons together. He gave each and everyone a stick. Can you break this? He gave them the instruction, can you break them? And then they all broke the sticks. And then he now placed them together, the 4 bundles. Then said, can you try and break them? They were unbreakable. And then he told them, that is the power of unity. That is the power of unity. You see, when you are one, it is easy to be broken.
Yes.
But now when you are one, you are together, like we are joining hands together, then it becomes hard to be broken. And then he told them never to be divided. Yeah. And that's why the Rothschilds still date around the world, because they are one thing. And I want to tell the youth that it might be hard, but the only solution is to unite. Yeah. I know some people are insinuating division because naturally, people are different. There are people born to bring chaos. There are people born for peace. You see? Not even born, like they've been nurtured that way.
They know no peace.
They know no peace. See? So they'll try to bring division amongst us, but if you are wise enough, you'll be too fast to realize that this is insinuating division and this is not what we wanted. Because we learned that if youths can only be used to riot every day, when there's demonstration, the youth will be the first to go to the streets. And at the end of the day, the demonstrations are over. Why do they go to the streets? Because they are jobless, because the economy is unbearable. But at the end of the day, the economy still remains the same. The youth still remain jobless. You see? So instead of being used, let us also try to bring ourselves up. See? Yeah. It's time we use them, the politicians, because they've used us for quite a long time. Yeah. So it's time for them to come and look for us. It's not us to look for them. It's time for us to tell them that this is what we want, not them to tell us that we should go to the streets. No. It is time for us to decide that now we want to go to the streets. Because a billionaire cannot tell me to go to the city and go to the city, because that life is unbearable. A billionaire is telling me life is unbearable, I should go to the streets. He sleeps well, he wakes up well. He has kids who don't learn in this country. You see? But me, a common man, I think I should just feel it on my own, because maybe he or she has some hidden agenda. Yeah. So the only way to square this thing out is for youth to join hands together. Yeah. And if you have an issue, speak it out openly, but boldly, be bold, be audacious. Yeah. Don't fear anyone. Just speak your mind. Say that, okay, now I'm joining this organization, but I think this is the way we should do it. Yeah. Don't just speak outside there. Come join us with us, and then we solve these issues. We might have the idea, but we cannot have the mindset to drive the idea forward. So when you sit outside there and just watch us and speak outside there, instead of coming in and talking that issue here, then you are not helping. Yeah. So I think they should come in, then they help us drive this thing, because the organization is going to be there. Yeah, it is going to outlive us, and that is our aim. Yeah. So that's all for the organization, I think. Unless there's another question.
Maybe we know about some of the challenges that the organization might be facing at a tender age, being that it's still less than 6 months old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are some of the challenges that you guys are facing as an organization? Maybe moving forward, we can try outlive those challenges.
Okay. one of the challenges that we are facing is let me say one of the big challenges is I don't know, like rumors. Yeah, like people depend too much in rumors. Yeah, I think should I call it structure? Like structure. People are bridging structure. Yeah, they are bridging structure because if you get information about an organization and you know the officials of the organization, I think it is right for you to confront the individual, the officials of the organization, instead of I don't know, how do you call it, like stirring up, like umepata moto imewaka, then now
naendelea kupepeta moto iwake zaidi.
Exactly. Yeah, that is one of the problems that we are facing. Another problem that we are facing is that we think too much and feel too little. Yeah, we think too much and feel too little. You know, this is a generation that is well educated. Is well educated, and we tend to use that. We use our awareness everywhere. You see, we tend to use our awareness everywhere. It happened this way, then it must have been that way. We are joining the dots with another story. These are different story, a different scenario, but they seem to be to be alike. So I'm trying to join the dots with the other one. But the last time it happened that way. Yeah, that is what they are trying to do. You see? And then instead of asking, they speak it out. They bring it out in the air and they start shouting. Instead of negotiating these issues, they are already bringing the solutions. No, I don't call them solutions. There's a best word that I should be using there. Like, we speak on the contrast of what we should be speaking about. You know, we have cognitive bias. Cognitive bias, in that whatever has been instilled with on us, that is what we want. There's nothing else. We've always learned to do it this way. That is how we are going to do it. Anything else, no, that is not how it. That is one of the big challenges that we are facing, because even the last time we were going to visit the governor, there are a lot of issues. They said, no, governor is a bad person. You don't know Mr. Governor. Ask this, ask so and so. You see? And then, governor won't give you this and that. He won't give you what you want. And then, now, besides all those, we chose to meet the governor, so that hata sisi tujue kivyet, like, is it that real person they are saying? You see? And then we went, we sat him down, and we had by ourselves. And then we know who he is.
Yes.
Yeah. And they also know who he is. So I don't know. Maybe our reaction towards the governor and their reaction towards the governor gave a different impression. Yeah. So that is one of the challenges that youths are facing. Yeah.
Yeah, and being that most of us are still jobless, there's lots and lots of idleness. You know, an idle mind is the devil's workshop.
Exactly.
The moment you are idle, you'll be told a lot of things, and you'll tend to believe them. A lot of negative things. But then, you know, we can light up some fire up there. Vitu kama hizo, and you find yourself in big trouble.
Exactly.
So kindly avoid being idle in as much as you are just there not doing anything. Yeah. Make your mind active and busy, reading books and doing something positive in this world.
I actually told them sometimes that energy they are using to mock people online, they should even go to the gym at times. At least if they sweat, they release those There's how English brings it out. Why it's important for you to go to the gym. At least sweat. You'll be at ease. Yeah.
Yes, because I have also experienced that some time back. Even nowadays, I still experience that. There are instances where you just wake up feeling so tired, so exhausted, and then the moment you do some push-ups, some small exercise in your house, you're good to go. You are relaxed.
Yeah, you feel relieved.
Isn't the tension in your body?
Exactly.
Yeah, so that is what Aslay is trying to convey to us here, that you should not just be idle so much to a point where the devil is using you to spread propaganda and so much more.
Exactly. And I think that is a topic for another day, but I'll just ask. Is there fatness, obesity?
Yes, fatness it's a disease. No, obesity is a disease caused by being fat or fatness.
Okay, but I think the fat men have got problems.
Big problems. They have lots of problems.
Exactly.
In terms of movement, just climbing up the stairs, they're already breathing like they've run some long distance marathon.
Okay, not that we are mocking fat men, but I think a man should try not to be fat, so that he might have some sense in the brain, because I've met few fat men and I've interacted with them, and I think a good number have got problem. Yeah. So okay, not that I'm mocking fat men, but I think they should check on that.
Yeah, so maybe someone would come and argue that fatness is relative. So maybe when we'll be talking about that, we'll define fatness.
Oh, okay. Okay. There's difference between a fat man and a thick man. Yeah. But that is a topic for another day.
Nice. So maybe we'll get time, maybe next week or next week, but one. Yeah, so maybe away from that now, there's a lot going on in the country. JT, asante sana, thank you so much. We are together. He's saying and to watch on his very expensive TV. Sahi tuko kwa TV nyingine very expensive. Thank you so much, JT. You've been our very big fan here, and we are happy. By the way, you should also subscribe to JT podcast. Umejua alianza podcast yake before nianze yangu. He was inspired na hii yetu hapa, na it's already way much ahead. So thank you so much, JT. Na sasa unaona tangia utoke mengi ametokea. Odinga passed away, and even before Odinga passed, there already tulikuwa tunaona divisions within pale ODM. Kulikuwa na Babu was complaining, nani atakuja pale, Sakaja atakuja pale ODM na apewe ticket. In the process Odinga died. Now Odinga, uliona kwa matanga yake, you saw some people saying, oh, Baba said we should be broad-based. Nani akakuja, Sifuna tena akakuja hapo. Who told you? Baba akatwita sijui hoteli gani, akasema akatuuliza, mbona mnasema
was it Serena?
Who told you? Who told you that is the way to go? So a lot has happened. Hata pale inaitwaje hii chama nyingine ya UDA. I think pia kumekuwa na kuja kuwa sawa vile, na pia kuna some by elections Kasipul.
Yeah.
Na kuna nyingine Mombasa. Na gani tena ziko 3? Ama 2?
There's one in Kikuyu,
yes.
Central Province, I think.
Yeah, so maybe tuanze na hii machafuko ya ODM. Is ODM safe? Ya niliona pia huyu anaingia kana anavuta nini ile kitu inaitwa anakunywa kitu inaitwa aje? Madafu. Aliingia pale anakunywa madafu. He was really hiyo video ni funny sana ukiwatch. Akikunywa madafu pale wakienda ile ODM at 20.
Okay.
Na hapo tena tukaona more and more divisions ndani ya ODM. Kuna Orengo hapo anasema Ruto needs us. We are not the people who need ODM, who needs Ruto. He's the one who needs us so that he can succeed. Yeah. So maybe wewe kama slogan umefuatilia maneno ya politics sana. Umeona ODM ni safe bila Odinga?
Actually first, I didn't know that I loved Raila that much. Actually, you know, when they insinuated that Raila died, I was like, that mzee will not die. I just passed it that way. Until that great morning when they said that Odinga passed. So it did pass. I didn't check into it that much, but in 2 hours time, it was already hitting me. Now, like, I almost felt that very sick, just because of that issue. That means I was very attached to that man, and not because I knew him. No, personally, I didn't know him. He didn't know me, but just his virtues and how he shaped the politics of our moment, of our time. You know, we were born in the time, in the era where we knew our candidate was always Odinga. Raila Odinga will be the ballot, and all those times Odinga was always on the ballot. Yeah. He only missed the ballot in 2 or 2.
When he said Kibaki Tosha.
Yeah, when he said Kibaki. It was a candidate party dropped for Kibaki. He joined us in Kibaki, and he really pushed for Kibaki very hard because Kibaki was on a wheelchair by then. He got an accident. So he was a man who would leave power for others. He would give opportunity to others. See, he became the minister for roads then. And then he did a tremendous job then. Every ministry that he worked on, he is being appreciated actually. And you know, when someone asked me that there's a road in Watongero which Raila didn't made, then I'm like, even God himself, there are issues that he didn't sort. You see? So there are others that we have to sort as a human being. That's why he created us. There are issues that we have to sort because we are his creation, and if we set them right, that is the work of the Lord. You see? So when someone is saying that Odinga did not create a certain road in Namatongera, and Odinga was working on the national roads that can be seen, then I think they are making a lot of let me say their speculations are baseless because they are not helping us. Yeah, they need to argue on real issues. You see, or if they hated Odinga, they should just tell us we hated this man instead of trying to bring issues that doesn't add up. So Odinga's death is, let me say, it is point to others. Again, it has deducted some point to others because, you know, not that I don't like someone, but there are people that got power in the name of I'm going to help Odinga up there. Yeah. Sisi tunaenda kusaidia baba kule juu.
You just root for us down here because we are rooting for Baba.
No. For you to gain that name Baba, you have to to have been entrusted by the people. You have to have done something that make people trust you. You have to have rooted yourself to the people. You know, Odinga was helping two kinds of people. In Western region, Odinga was helping the people who are, I'm going to help Baba. In Central region, Odinga was helping people who say that we don't like Raila ni mchawi. So he was helping everyone in this country. In Northeastern the same. People say that we are going to help Baba in Coast. And people Central will say that Baba ni mchawi, and that is how you will be elected. You are not going to you are not being elected on the context of I'm going to do you this and that. I've done this and that. No, I'm going to help Baba up there. You see, Baba ni mchawi. Tunamrudisha Bono, and then he'll be elected. You see, but now the great man died. And he has been mourned, and the date is being mourned. He's home in Opoda farm. Yeah, they do not, doesn't miss guests, visitors, and say, I guess it's someone invited the visitors. So when he died, he left the party in an opposition government, yeah? No, not opposition, a government called
in broad-based
government. And this broad-based government, if you'll check his almost last conferences with these ODA people, and then it was not too much on that broad-based thing.
Yes.
I think there's a video I recall, he says that who told you that ODM will not have a candidate in 2027? That is what he said. You see? He said that mambo ya 2027 tutaongea ikifika huko. You see? And then if you check his speeches, those last moments, the man will not speak of this 2-term, 3-term thing. He was smart enough not to speak on that moment, because we are passing this moment. We don't know what is there on the other side of the show.
Yes.
You see? But today, he gave some people opportunity. Let me say, people like Mbadi, Joe, Fikirini Jacobs, the PS, Oparanya, they are a good number. They are a good number. Some
like Omolo.
Yeah, the Attorney General. You know, Attorney General is a big position in the country. People don't just see it. Being an Attorney General of a country is so powerful. It's so powerful. You know, when he got someone from Siand